So obviously it's a little nicer today in Florida than it was yesterday. Actually a lot nicer. So a couple of people commenting out on the Facebook group today to keep these videos short and sweet, the intros, all that. So I'm gonna do just that very thing. We're gonna jump over to my computer and check out a little updates from the world of Amazon, some of the news, including $1,000 paper plates. How did it happen? Let's go over to my computer and I'll show you. All right, we're gonna jump into story number one, and we mentioned this about a month or two ago, sometime around late March or April. Amazon Go stores are opening 2 more locations, Chicago, San Francisco. If you remember, I detailed the one about Seattle's location. Basically, this store, for those of you that didn't watch that video, I'll link it down below, but you go in, there are no cashiers, there is no checkout, none of that. You simply log into the Amazon Go app, which is free. You register with your Amazon account, which of course is going to have your credit card or your bank account on file. You walk in, you grab the items you want, say it's juice or salad or whatever, and then the store has cameras above you, and also on the shelves they have sensors similar to like a mini bar in a hotel. When you take the item out of the refrigerator, it has a sensor that goes off that says you took the orange juice, you owe them $2. So Amazon store is the same. Then the overhead cameras take a picture or video of you with the item and of you leaving the store, etc. It can also scan the barcode somehow, and it basically knows everything you grabbed. And when you walk out, you're walking back past the entryway sensors, which will total it up and bill your Amazon account for what you took. So there's no waiting. And so they're opening 2 more locations, Chicago, San Francisco. Crazy. Amazon is going the route of brick and mortar. Meanwhile, other brick and mortar stores are going out of business. What do you guys think about that? That's crazy. What do you think of this store in general? So there they are. There's kind of an inside look at it right there. You walk past the sensors, you get your stuff, you come back through, and you walk out. And that's pretty much how easy it is. The second thing that came out of Seattle also yesterday, the biggest companies in the world, you guys may not know, but Amazon, Starbucks, Boeing, all located in Seattle, and the state of Washington has actually implemented a new corporate tax for companies who do over $20 million in sales, which would be all of those companies. They're going to have to pay $275 a year per employee over a 5-year period. Now, originally it was $500. They got it down to $275. Basically, this tax is to support the homeless and the less fortunate in Washington because they have such a bad problem with it. All these companies, Amazon and Starbucks and Boeing, all these big companies, there were other ones as well, are basically against this. They're totally up in arms about having to pay this. They don't want to be responsible for it. And it passed with like, you know, a big margin in the state. So I think that they're being a little cheap. If your company's doing $20 million a year, you can afford $275 per employee. I know they have 40,000 employees. You know, for Amazon, let's do what, 40,000 employees times $275 a year is $11 million. It's a lot of money, but in the grand scheme of things, to help out your state and to help pay for things that they need, you know, you're a huge part of that. So I don't know how I feel about that. Let me know in the comments section down below what you think about Amazon, Starbucks, Boeing, the big companies who do the big money, having to pay $275 to support homeless programs. And also, you know, do you think they should be responsible for that? Do you think that's their problem? Do you think it's up to the rest of the state, to everyday people, taxpayers? I don't know how I feel about that completely. I think it's doing a good thing and a great job, but why do they have to pay it? That's my question. Why only those companies, and why is it the company's responsibility to begin with? Anyways, comment down below. That belongs to you. The third story, this is going to get you guys a little worked up. If you stayed tuned this long, please pay attention to this. The title of the story is Amazon charges a couple more than $1,000 to ship paper plates. So this is out of, and somebody correct me if you're from Tennessee. Is it Gallatin, Tennessee? Gallatin? I'm not sure. I'm sure I butchered it, actually. Lots of folks do their shopping on the internet these days, especially on Amazon, convenient and cheap. Lori Galloway is a Prime member who doesn't order anything unless it's free shipping. So we already know where we're going with this. You hear how she talks. Her husband, Bob, got a bill for over $1,000. She paid $24 for the plates and $1,080. So it was actually $1,104 for the shipping charge on the plates, which she thought was an error, and it turns out it was not. They shipped UPS from Atlanta. So Atlanta to Tennessee, obviously, even if it was expensive, $10, $15 to get it from Atlanta to Tennessee. So here's the thing. We all know what happened here. The seller was a third-party seller, which is mentioned in this story, who decided to see what they could get away with scamming, adding $1,000 charge to a Prime item, to an FBA item. Now, we don't know if it was an accident. Maybe they typoed it and they meant to charge, $10 and it accidentally moved the decimal or the comma over. But it says that they had done this to other people. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say they were trying to purposely scam. Now, this woman insists that she did not agree to these charges, but we all know that she did. Basically, one of two things happened. Either she wasn't paying attention and she got click happy, assumed just because she's Prime that it was free shipping, which is not always the case. Don't think just because you pay for Prime that you automatically get free shipping. That's not 100% how it works. The second thing that could have happened is she could have had one touch checkout on, where you just literally just press one button to confirm you're buying and you don't even pay attention, and it just literally buys the item, checks out, pays for it all in one click, one swift motion. So that's what's happened in this case. It's not her fault that they're trying to scam her, but it is her fault that she didn't catch it. Now, she disputed the charges with her credit card company. She got the money back finally, and Amazon said that they disciplined the seller, which probably means booting them off. People asked Amazon if there's a technology to detect grossly overpriced shipping, and they failed to comment. Now, I can tell you, when I list a video game for $20, if I accidentally price it at $200 even, or $2,000, that Amazon system tells me. It knows. So, as far as getting away with the shipping charge, that's different. If you set up the shipping charge, Amazon's platform is not going to catch that. Not that I know of, or not that I've ever seen. I've never tried to price my shipping at $1,000, however, so very interesting. I'm sure they'll work out some bugs with that and get it fixed, but that's what scammers do, people. Don't assume anything, or you'll end up paying $1,000 plus for paper plates. Okay, so enjoy your day. I will see you guys a little bit later. Make sure that you check out Wade's Ventures tonight at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. That's in about 3 hours, probably 2.5 when this video goes up. We're going to be giving away that eBay Open ticket. If you haven't applied, in my comment section on my video, go check it out. Last week's Thursday live show. Leave in the comment section why you should win, and we're going to pick a winner tonight. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you next time.